Yummy. Sorry, I was thirsty. All right, folks. We back in the lab. We back in the studio. This is the Captain's Law Podcast. I'm your host, Rob. Home for your sports and interviews tonight. Sports. Clap it up for sports. Is that my sports? There we go. Clap it up. I don't use this enough. What would I use this for? What would y'all use this for? You get it? All right, let me stop playing. Anyway, welcome back, man. Welcome back to the show. There's going to be something quick for y'all tonight, man. We're covering sports, covering NFL, covering NBA. Just getting back up to date, man. If you didn't see my last interview, man, make sure you check that out. Episode 155. It was dope. This is episode 156. Damn, 156 episodes, man. How the time has flown. Before we start, man, make sure you guys share, subscribe, tell a friend, leave a review. You know what I'm saying? Look out for me. And topics for the night is going to be NFL. It's going to be Commanders bye week. Cowboys beat Philly. Bills beat Kansas City. Ravens win in overtime. We'll go to NBA. Lakers win in-season tournament. Wizards are still shit. Let's get into it. So, Commanders are on a bye week. Some reason it still feels like a loss to me. Just off the strength of like nothing's being done. I was still expecting some firings, man. It still feels like we lost on the bye week by 30 points to whoever. We got the Rams this week, man. 4:00 game in LA. So we'll see how that goes, man. We are going up against Aaron Donald. Let's not forget he's still a dog out here. I'm estimating that he's probably, or the Rams, that they're probably going to sack Sam Howell at least 4 or 5 times. I'm going to say that. I don't got us winning that game either. Do y'all, the question, man, do y'all feel like there's like a Eric Bienemy sabotage type shit going on right now? I kind of feel like that. And I hear me out. So as we get closer to like the end of the season, now it's like, oh, you know, his coaching style is not it, or the players is not gelling with him. All of a sudden, you know what I'm saying? Once the record starts to tank. Now, back when we was winning them first, 3-4 games. Oh, Eric Bienemy, man, Sam Howell is number one in the NFL in passing and all this. But as soon as we start not finishing games, all of a sudden it's like we're looking for ways to discount what he's done to just automatically rule him out for the coaching job. I don't know. Am I the only one who noticed that? Am I bugging out? Let me know. Because, they keep screaming, Bill Belichick, listen, we don't want no more old-ass coaches. I either want a young coach, a new coach, or a coach that's winning. I don't want no coach who was winning and won all these rings with Tom Brady and then it had 2 or 3 shitty seasons since Tom left. You know what I'm saying? Because Patriots is what? 2-10? 2-11, some shit like that. It don't matter. They didn't win that many games. On paper, they worse than us, but I still think Commanders are the worst team in the league. But no, I don't want no old ass coach. No, you got somebody here. Let's go ahead and put him in place. Or a new coach, you know what I'm saying? A offensive coordinator from another team or whatever. I mean, I still feel like they job like trying to, make my man look bad so we can automatically rule him out. But let me know, man. I mean, we ain't but a couple of games left. You could have just fired the coach and let him go ham for the last few games, and then that could have been his little interview. But for some reason, we just want to keep Ron Rivera. I don't know what it is, man. Like we be keeping people, dog. We be keeping coaches. We be keeping players. We be keeping people who just ain't working. We'll just keep them. And keep them and let them go their whole fucking contract. That's all sports in the DMV area. We'll just keep them and let them just keep shitting the bed instead of getting rid of them. I be looking at these other teams, man. They be firing these coaches immediately. Like, look, bro, it's not working. I'm gonna holler at you. This be like the second game of the season, motherfucker be fired. Here we are, 4 years later, same shitty fucking record, and he's not fired. And now you're trying to discount who was probably supposed to be. I hope it's still in the air. You know what I'm saying? But if I'm him, if you're not gonna make me the head coach, you gotta get me the fuck out of here. or he needed to start doing some interviews for some head coaching jobs. I mean, I'm just saying, Panthers out there, they need a coach. Do what you got to do. Anyway, so I'm going to give credit when credit's due. Let me just give you a little bell. Cowboys versus Philly last night, Sunday Night Football. Philly was getting their ass whooped, 33-13. Oh wow. This ain't the Philly team I seen. This ain't the Philly team. This ain't the tush push and all that other shit. I ain't seen none of that shit. I just seen a good old fashioned ass whooping. And I just want to give a shout out to Cornell Johnson. Cornell, you out there? Let me clap for Cornell. Cornell. All three cameras. Cornell called my phone every week to commanders get their asses whooped and be like, oh, yeah, man, it's a Philly jersey. Become a Philly fan. I ain't heard from this nigga all weekend or last week. So I'm going to go ahead and stay put, though. But, yeah, Dallas looking a little sharp, man. They got to call it what it is, man. They looking like, what are they, top 5 teams and shit. They won 10 games. I don't know, I ain't gonna say too much because I still don't fool with Dallas, but they looking sharp though. So, I mean, most likely these two teams will see each other again. That's crazy. You got two teams 10-3 in the same division, and the rest of us here at like 4 and fucking 8 and 9. Terrible, man. Next we got the Bills beat Kansas City 20-17. Ooh. That's a good game, man. Josh Allen, man, I don't know, bro. I don't know about these throws, man. He doing a lot of these little toss throws, a lot of these little tosses. He about to get sacked, so he just toss the shit in the air, and he expects you to make something out of it. Man, I'm surprised that thing ain't get picked, man, because he was doing a lot of that shit at the end of the game, but they ended up winning, man. You guys see that last play, man, where Kelsey caught the ball, and then he turned through it to his man, gave him a lateral, and then he ran in for the touchdown, and then there was a flag on the play. Ooh, cost him the game. Patrick Mahomes was pissed, as he rightfully should be, because these refs be ruining the game. See, I don't play for NFL, and I'm nobody in the sports media world, so I can say it. These referees fucking suck. They've been fucking games up since the end of time. I'm trying to figure out like why we so deep into this like AI shit. Why haven't we come out with some AI referee shit? I'm pretty sure they can do a way better job. A lot of missed calls and a lot of wrong calls. If this dude is over the line, I'm just like, this is similar to the Terry McLaurin thing a while back. We ended up losing the game because the same call. Like, if you lined up, right, you lined up as a wide receiver and you looking over, you giving the ref the look. Ain't they supposed to tell you to move back? Hey, move back. Ain't they supposed to tell you that? I don't know. Somebody let me know. Ain't they supposed to tell you to move back? So he's offside. You know what I'm saying? He neutral zone infraction, whichever the call is, and they lose the game. But I'm not saying it because it's Kansas City, because I mean I'm not a Kansas City fan, but yeah, man, y'all got to get this shit together. You could have literally just either I don't know stop the play, or just if he looking at you, say move back. I mean, I don't know, like are they supposed to tell you to move back, or they supposed to give you a yes or no? Like what is the procedure if you're a receiver lining up and you on the field? That little yellow line that we see on TV, only we can see that. There's no yellow line on the damn field. So like, what do they do? You look and then they tell you to back up, or they say this way, or like what do they do? Because it costs them the game. You know what I'm saying? I mean, Kansas City's still up there, but the Bills are still in the playoffs. What's crazy is, electrifying as the Bills are, they still have only won 7 games, and they could still potentially not make the playoffs. Stephon Diggs, come on to the house, man. We'll take you. Anyway, next, last thing for NFL. Ravens game. I don't know, bro. I don't know about them Ravens, man. Ravens won. They beat the Rams 37-31. Game went to overtime, and the Ravens ran that shit back on a punt return for the game. Ooh, man, if that ain't Sports Center top 10 number 1 play, man, I'm keeping a buck with y'all, man. Ravens is 10-3, and I'm not saying this because they 10-3, but I might be potentially looking for a new landing space, man. I signed a 1-year deal with the Commanders to see what's going on. They still on bullshit per usual, so I don't know, bro. Like if I had to jump ship on the Commanders, man, I would have no choice but to go to the Ravens because it's still considered at the house. I'm loyal to the soil, so I will always support my local teams in my city. So Ravens is looking pretty good. I mean, Lamar gonna do his thing, man. I noticed that he running, he not running like he used to. He trying to throw that shit now, so I can appreciate that. Trying to save his body, but I like what I see with the Ravens, man. Defense looking sharp. They got Odell out there. Odell out there looking like he like 39 whole time. I think he's like 31, 32 years old, but he getting his catches at touchdown. Just a stout offense, man, and for someone like me who is just looking for a team to just compete, just get out there, compete, maybe not get blown out. You know what I'm saying? I mean, the Ravens is looking like it could be a potential landing space. I mean, we'll get into more of that as the when we get into the offseason. We'll see though, man. But no, I mean, purple ain't my favorite color, but neither is burgundy. I'm just saying, let's move on to NBA. All right, so NBA, Lakers won the in-season tournament. Just give a little clap for them. Shout out to the Lakers, man. They beat the Indiana Pacers. Shout out to the Pacers, man. Pacers playing sharp. My man Halliburton, I like it. Shout out to just out there getting it done for the folks with the ugly jumpers, man. Just I'm with it. I ain't think they was gonna beat the Lakers, but they proved it, man. And shout out to Adam Silver. Let's give a clap for Adam Silver. Shout out to Adam Silver, man. And I'm gonna put myself in this. I was on the boat too when I was like, what is this in season shit you trying to come up with? What is this? What's up with these ugly ass jerseys? These floors look ugly. But he provided us with like playoff basketball early in the season. I'm pretty sure the viewership is up. I know there's a lot of people I know who don't watch basketball until after All-Star weekend. Me personally, I watch basketball. You know what I'm saying? I mean, unfortunately, I watch mainly Wizards games. Very sad life I'm living. But I watch basketball. I watch all sports. So, for me to see like them really out there competing, in November and what I'm saying, early December is a plus, man. So I'm with it, man. I don't think there was any major injuries, anything like that from these people playing too many minutes or whatever type shit. So I'm with it, man. But they won the joint, man, and it's just another notch on LeBron's belt. I mean, if you ain't gonna call him the greatest, I mean, what else has he got to do? He didn't won the rings. He didn't won the end season. You know what I'm saying? I mean, he's still a winner. He out there, 40,000 years old, still running up and down the court. But he been playing out his mind. Stats been up, still putting doubles up, 20, 30 some points, playing 35, 36 minutes. Seemed like the GOAT to me. I don't know. But other news, man. So that they got this article, man. They talking about Zion. So of course, when Zion is on the stage, they played the Lakers before the Lakers went to play Indiana. So they talking about his weight. You know what I'm saying? They're still saying that he fat. Stephen A. Smith said he looked fat. Stephen A. Smith might be worse than me. No, he's professionally worse than me. Let me get some water. He said he's overweight, and the team's still saying that he got to lose weight. So last I checked, before he got the payday, and when he was injured and all that, he was at about he was over 300 pounds. And now I think he's around 295, and they still saying that he need to lose weight. I'm not going to lie. He do look like he be tired all the time. But, like, how much weight is he going to lose? If he lose too much weight, it's going to affect his game. I mean, he's unstoppable when he on the floor, but it's his short bursts. He get tired. I remember going to see him. Well, this was 2020. This was right before COVID started. We went to see Lakers versus Pelicans. And I ain't going to lie to you. He was looking tired. He was looking tired as hell. They kept taking him out the game. And when they was keeping him in the game, he was walking. He was gassed out. LeBron put 40 on him. So, but I don't know, man. I mean, he got to check 180 80, 90 million. I mean, I know a lot of people would be like, well, man, you getting all this money, man, just get a trainer. Man, it's a discipline thing, man. I mean, you can have all the money in the world, and it's still, if you don't have no discipline, or you don't want to lose no weight, or you want to party, or you want to do other shit with your money or your body, then what you going to do? He didn't got paid. I mean, will he get paid like that again? I don't know. But I mean, just what do you expect? We can say, yeah, we pay you millions of dollars. Yeah, you paid him. Yeah, y'all didn't have to pay him. I honestly think the Pelicans was the only team was going to pay him all that money, and he was hurt the whole time. And he putting up some buckets, but that's not, it's not going to transition in the playoffs, man. He get to the playoffs, well, he got to play 35, 36 minutes? Absolutely not. I wish I had the stats up of how many minutes he plays per game. But he been looking winded though, man. But I would still wish the best for him, man. I would love for him to lose. If he can get down to like 260, let's say between 265 and 275, I think he'd be a power. I think that'd be about as small as he gonna get, and him still be out there really, really being able to put his body on people. So we'll see though. And lastly, let's just get a bell for these bums. So of course my Wizards are 3-18. It's only won 3 games. Oh wow. I'm just trying to figure out what the plan is. Like, what are we doing with Poole? I mean, if you're only going to play him 20 minutes, get rid of him. To take it on the chin, try to trade him, try to get some role players, and just let Kuz go off. I mean, Kuz is giving you buckets, but they still can't play no fucking defense. They can't play no defense. They can't beat no team with no big man. Joel Embiid put 50 on them the other day. 50 points, bro. Danilo Gallinari is not no center. I don't know who the other white dude is coming off the bench. And Gafford he ain't big enough. So what is the plan? You got holes in your game, man. You're not good at defense, and you don't have no presence in the paint. You'll get taken advantage of all day. But it looks like they're just tanking. So I'm just curious, like who's coming out of the draft that y'all taking for? Let me know. Because I mean, is there any other team? Are we the worst team in the league? Let me know. I think the Wizards are the worst team in the league. Damn, worst team in the league, NBA. Worst team in the league, football. Jesus, man, it's tough out here, man. Listen, tough out here to be a DMV sports watcher, man. To be a sportsman, to be a diehard fan. It's tough out here, man. We just be pushing through, man. I'm gonna stick with my team, man. We listen. It's terrible, man. So you can go ahead and fire West. You can get rid of Jordan Poole. Because, I mean, honestly, if I'm Kyle Kuzma and the season going like this, I'm looking to get the fuck up out of there. I know he already got a ring and shit, but I'm looking to get up out of there. Look, either get me what I want and get me up and get up out of there. But I still want to know, like, what's the issue? What is the issue on why we can't win? Like, I still think it's bigger than just bad coaching. I think it's a culture thing. I think it's a culture thing in DC is the why our teams don't win. And that's just for football and basketball because the Nationals have won and the Capitals have won. You know what I'm saying? I just heard something in the chat saying that they want to build an arena in Virginia. Why Virginia always trying to take all our goddamn sports? You want to move them out there. You already took the fucking Commanders damn training joint and put that shit all the way out Ashburn somewhere. Now you want to take the Wizards? Take them. Shit. They ain't winning. It's to the point now, but we don't even need no fucking basketball team in the city. Give Baltimore a fucking basketball team. We don't deserve it because we're not playing. What y'all think about that? Baltimore, y'all want a basketball team? Y'all want the Wizards? We'll give them to you. Give us a couple dollars. Shit. But that's all I got, man. Dinner is cooking. I'm tired. You see my eyes is red, man. I appreciate everyone. Make sure you share, subscribe, support the pod, man. Support the motherfucking pod. All right? Capping out.